I don't know. Who of you here is married? Who is married? Just put up your hand. We clap for you. Yes, my brother, congratulations. Who else is married? Some of you are seated. You're seated with your wife. All of you, your hands are down. Which kind of family is this? Yes, congratulations. You in the middle, what's your problem? People around you are married. You're looking for network. The Bluetooth device is not yet connected. Listen, I have gone for weddings. And let me tell you, I don't know how it is here. But in Uganda, the most important thing in a wedding is what? My brother, you know. This man knows. These are people who attend weddings without invitation. You find him there, they're like, do you know the bride? We are just here to eat. We are just here. Food is food. The Bible says, love your neighbor. Let me tell you, in Uganda, food, I think even in Rwanda it's the same. Food is the most important thing at a wedding. People don't care whether, madam, whether you got your gown from Turkey or America. Nobody cares. If the potatoes are soft, the wedding is nice. If the food is nice, the wedding is nice. If you want to prove, ask anyone from a wedding. You're just walking on the road and you see your friend, you're like, Charles, how are you? We are here. How was the Peter's wedding? Wonderful. That man loves his wife. He loves his wife. You can see the chemistry. They should get married again. They should get married. We should attend their anniversary. They are really good. They will last long. They will last in this relationship. Why? Because the food was nice. You ask the same Charles, when he's from a wedding where he missed food, or the salt was too much, or the rice got burnt. The same Charles. You're like, Charles, how are you? We are here, Hilary, we are here. How was the wedding? Which wedding? You went for Peter's wedding. Useless. That man doesn't love his wife. He doesn't. You could not. No chemistry. They're just there. His teeth are yellow. He did not polish his shoes. They start abusing your shoes. His shoes were not polished. The legs are there pointing. That man, his ears are just... it looks like a crocodile. Which kind of... They abuse you. Why? Because the food was not enough. Food. Let me tell you, this is how you know food is important. When it is time for food, I'm sure you've seen this. When it is time for food, everyone becomes active. Before food, if this is a tent for a wedding, half of this number are outside there. People on their phones, we are here at Peter's wedding, but it is boring. You come and pick me, there's nothing happening. Girls are on Instagram posting hashtag Peter weds Jen. People are just outside. But the moment the MC says, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. The tent in Uganda, there's always a tent from Kampala. Whether the wedding is in northern Uganda, where there's a tent from the city. Like here, even if the wedding is in the village, the tent from Kigali will come first. I don't know why it goes first. It will come first. The tent with the family of the bride, the family of the groom, please come and... When people hear food, I don't know why energy comes from nowhere. That is when... Do you know that is when people start looking for their relatives? During the whole wedding, you don't know where your brother is. You don't know where your mother is. But when it is time for food, that's the time you'd hear my father shouting, Hilary! Like, what's the problem? Come here, come! Like, what is the problem? Where's your brother? He has to go into the toilet. To the toilet? To do what? Let him come. He's in the toilet. Call him, call him. I'm like, what's the problem? The wedding has started. Tell him the wedding. You... Listen. You are there. You've been there for 4 hours, but he's telling you the wedding has started. Come. Then you go for food. I don't know if it also happens here, but those people who bring food at weddings, I have a complaint. The way they arrange the food, I don't know why. They start with very useless food. Have you noticed? The table is here, and they line up. Those who are serving are there. Then you put the line, watermelon. You know what I'm talking about. You come, the moment you arrive, the first thing you see, posho, cassava, potatoes. Usually, even the name, cassava. It just, There's no romance. It's just there. Eh? Yams. For who? For who? Which love is in yams, real? Yam, useless. Then they start confusing you with rice. As you progress, they bring beans. Before you know it, you start seeing simanya, broccoli, cabbage. Who came to eat cabbage at a useless things? But all of us here know. All of us here know. Where is the wedding? At the end. At the end, that is where there is what? Chicken, beef, liver, fish fillet. That is the real wedding is at the end. Now, Ugandans, you Africans, I don't know, in general, the brain has a problem. We want to serve everything. We want to serve the whole line. I have been to a wedding of a friend. He's from Europe. He was marrying, I think the wife is from the UK or something. White people, when they reach the line, she can serve only 3 things. They're like, excuse me, madam, would you like rice? Not really. You know, I'm just trying to watch my calories. You know, I'm trying to keep my weight in a low. Just give me a little bit of cabbages, broccoli, and spinach. Who combines cabbage, broccoli? All those are leaves. Me to eat leaves at a wedding. I just give me a little bit of cabbage, broccoli, and spinach. And just a bottle of water. That will do. They're like, madam, are you sure? That will do. And then she goes away. That is why, by the time she reaches where there's chicken and whatever, there is space on the plate. Half of the plate is empty. I have an uncle, his name is Ogwal. From Gulu. I will never forget. When he goes to the wedding, he doesn't want questions. If he reaches the line and they ask him, sir, do you want rice? Do I look like I don't eat rice? They're like, sir, we just want to know. Serve, madam, serve the rice. What's your problem? Then they put 2 spoons. You add, madam. I know they start telling you how they know the bride. I know the bride. I used to do her homework. You serve. Serve. How is the homework connected to rice? Serve the rice. We went to school with her. You put potatoes. We put 2. Put 5. Do I look like I don't? Am I allergic to potatoes? Put 5. They serve potatoes, cassava, yams, everything. Let me tell you, by the time my uncle reached where there was chicken, beef, where there is fish, there was no space on the plate, my brother. This is how my uncle was standing. He had a bottle of mineral water here. He had beer. There's a beer called Nile Speso in Uganda here. He had Heineken here. Here he had Fanta. In the ears he had toothpicks. This whole hand had like 4 sodas. This hand was carrying the plate. Soup was pouring. Potatoes were falling down. My uncle looked at the chicken. The chicken looked at my uncle. My brother, thank you so much. How much is this in Uganda single? 5,000. You convert? 20. My brother, your sweater is nice. You look nice. Let me tell you, my uncle was there stuck. The lady looked at him. They're like, sir, what do we do? He also didn't know what to do. I swear, tears were coming out of his eyes. You could see tears. Tears of pain. My uncle could not believe he's missing out on chicken. He told the lady, say, just put in the mouth. Put in the mouth. Put in the mouth.